Welcome back to Harnessed Energy. In this video, I'm walking you through a small but important fix. Something you'll definitely come across in your first year as an apprentice. We're dealing with a stranded ground wire that needed to be properly terminated before it landed on this switch. I'm going to show you how I use a fork terminal connector to get the job done right. So right here, you can see this stranded green ground wire. Now, if you're new to the trade, this might not look like a big deal, but here's the problem. Stranded wire doesn't wrap well around a screw terminal like solid wire does. If you try to tighten it down directly, strands can splay out or worse, break or short out against something nearby. That's a safety risk. Before I made the crimp, I wanted to show y'all something real quick. The tools you use matter. I've got two different wire strippers here. My go-to Klein strippers are perfect for everyday use. This pair right here is made for solid and stranded wire and even has notches just for stripping Romex sheathing clean without nicking the wires underneath. But for this job, I reached for my Milwaukee strippers, and here's why. They've got a built-in crimping tool inside the handle. That meant I can strip the wire and crimp the fork terminal using the same tool. No need to reach for a separate crimper. To fix it, I grabbed a fork-style crimp connector. This blue one is sized for 16 to 14 gauge wire. You match your wire gauge to the connector color. I stripped the insulation, inserted the wire, and crimped it using my proper crimping tool. Now I've got a secure, clean forked terminal that's made to land properly underneath the ground screw. Now watch this. Once I slide the fork terminal under the ground screw, it locks in place without any loose strands or stress on the wire. I tighten the terminal screw down snug, and just like that, I've got a reliable, safe connection. You might be thinking, it's just a ground wire. But in this trade, everything matters, especially when it comes to safety. As an apprentice, the first year is all about building these habits: clean work, secure connections, and knowing your materials. The difference between sloppy and solid is one little step, like this. If you're thinking about joining the trade, here's the type of stuff you'll start learning early. How to strip wire cleanly, the difference between solid and stranded, when to use terminal connectors and why, NEC code basics like grounding, bonding, and box fill, and most importantly, how to troubleshoot and fix problems the right way. It's not just about pulling wire, it's about learning how electricity flows and how to keep it safe. So if you're starting out, remember this: the way you finish the small stuff is how you'll be trusted with the big stuff. Keep your work clean, learn your materials, and keep showing up ready to grow. I'll be dropping more tips and breakdowns just like this for all my young brothers out there thinking about joining the trades. Don't worry about hitting the like button or subscribing, no pressure. I want you to get this free game I'm giving. I want you to take it and run with it. The spook.